our draft portfolio. Well, I say it's a draft. It sort of is. It's our draft portfolio. Basically, that is just all the stuff that we've done so far. But at the end of the year, obviously, the portfolio will have stuff that I've done in the second term in. So we've basically submitted it just so they can see how we're doing and if we need any extra help, which I don't, because we've got an event week coming up, and if you did need extra help, you'd be put on a certain event, and I'm not, so that's a good sign. Aha. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm not just shooting them. I was trying to be clever. I guess it is saving a bit of ammo. But then again, I'd rather just kill them. Right, so, portfolio. We handed it in on Monday, and basically what that had in it was all the stuff we've done so far. So, we've done quite a lot. Like, if you compare the stuff we were doing in the first week to what we've done at the end, I've made a 1:50 model of my building that I've designed that has sliding walls and everything that work on the model. It's pretty goddamn amazing when you consider that in like 2 or 3 months we've gone from not knowing what a section, not knowing the difference between a section and an elevation, which probably means nothing to you guys, to actually knowing or creating something that I have. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so God knows what we're going to be doing by the end of the year. But that is what we've done so far. So what we have to do is, once we've done, say, a piece of work, we have to then either scan it in, if it's something we've drawn, or if it's, say, a model that we've made, then we take pictures of it, and we put these scans or these pictures onto sheets, A3 sheets, and you basically have to create portfolio sheets of everything you've done. So you put pictures or scans of everything you've done, have a little header saying what it is, and your name and everything, and a little bit of text explaining what you've done and why, and you basically have to format all the work you've done and put it on that portfolio sheet. So, on Monday, we had to hand that in. I had like roughly 40 pages of A3 portfolio sheets. One girl had 90. Don't know what the hell she was doing. I don't know how she managed 90 sheets. She's... I don't know. She probably spent a hell of a lot on printing. I spent about 10 quid printing all my stuff. Don't know how much she would have spent. A lot. Like 30... Nearly £30. Jesus Christ. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm just going for an LMG, by the way. The portfolio, we've done a lot, and it doesn't take long to do, but the thing is, everyone, including myself, left it until the last week. We had 3 or 4 weeks off for Christmas. Everybody left it till a day or two before it was in to actually do the work. Like, not the drawings and stuff, but to scan in the drawings, and then to put those on portfolio sheets, and then to print off the portfolio sheets. There were problems with the printers, the scanners. Everything was just mad because no one did it until the very end. Luckily, I printed mine off on the Saturday. It was in for the Monday. People came in all day on the Sunday, and all day on the Monday morning. It was in by 12 o'clock Monday morning, but people came in at like 7 in the morning just to finish printing everything off because they left it till the last minute. But we had to hand that in, and that is probably like half of the work that we'll do in the year. Maybe a bit less, I don't know. But that is the portfolio, and then we'll have to do, obviously, portfolio sheets for all the other stuff that we're going to do for the rest of the year. That won't be very fun, but what I'm actually going to do this time is something I should have done last time: scan the work as I do it. And I'd advise any of you to do similar things. Aha! Say, like, if it's just for your GCSEs or your A-levels, do it as you go along, because me and, I'll admit, most of my mates, what's this called? Relativistic punishment device. What a name. Left a lot of coursework to the last minute. Not a good decision. Not a good decision at all. Because you end up just rushing everything. You waste time. Most people just playing COD or FIFA. Let me just get a little Kit Kat here to munch on. Yeah, wasted time playing that instead of actually doing the coursework. Same with uni. It turns out people are just like sat there playing FIFA, including me, making videos on it as well. But what I could have done, if I was smart, is scan my work in as I went along and did the portfolio sheets as I went along. Then I wouldn't have had to rush and do them all at the end. That is what I'm going to do from now on, just to make it a hell of a lot easier and a lot less hassle when it comes to submission. But yeah, I would strongly advise being a bit more organised when it comes to that. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to be more organised. To do stuff when I get it is another one. And this RPD's not bad. But to be honest, the MP5 was just as good. Not gonna lie. So was the MTAR, but oh well. Okay, it's probably better. It's more accurate anyway. Let me just get a little bit of kick up. Oh. Ow. So yeah, we have to have a portfolio. We have... I guess I can break down what we actually do. So we have history and theory, which is obviously the history and theory section. We have technology, which is the technology section. And we have our portfolio, which is the studio and workshops sections. So, what these are, our studio, we have had 2 projects so far. And those have both been designing buildings and doing everything to do with that design process. Are they going to catch me up? Can they not catch me? Wait a minute. No, they cannot. Okay, it's pretty cool. So that is that. That is what we do in studio. We go in on Tuesdays and Thursdays for studio from like 9 till 5-ish. Long days. I think Tuesday is... What is Tuesday? I have a feeling Tuesday is 9 till 5. Thursday is 10 till 4. Yes. And then on Wednesdays, we have the workshop section, which is similar to studio sometimes, but other times it's not. So, what have we done in workshops so far? We have done... Oh, wait a minute. Quickly reload so I can spray some Mustang and Sally. Oh, get out of the way! Oh my god, I'm just going to have to get it. What a letdown. So yeah, what have we done so far? We've done bedroom, like, professional drawings of our bedrooms. That was the first thing that we ever did. Then, what else have we had to do? We've had to... What have we had to do? Oh, we've had to use our design that we've done in the studio work and use it... Oh, transform it into 3 different buildings using different styles that we were given. Workshops are basically helping you with your studio. They give you experience that you can use, and it will help you in your studio work. So we've also done that. We've also done like a charcoal drawing, in charcoal of our model that we made of our building. That really wasn't useful at all. I'm not sure why we had to do that. What else did we have to do? Oh yeah, the biggest pain that I've had to do so far this year. Do an A1 building survey. So what that means is basically draw a building that we were given on London Road in Leicester, like near the train station. Some of you may know it if you live here. Who knows? Maybe not. Probably not. Very unlikely. Don't know why I'm still talking about that. So there were like 30 buildings, and there's like 120 of us on the course, something like that. There were 125, but obviously people have probably dropped out, so there's probably closer to 100 now. People on our course, and we were in groups of like 3 or 4, and each group had their own building that they had to do a survey drawing of. So, what that basically means is drawing the building from the front, like an elevation drawing of the building. So, say for example, if I was doing that, you'd draw that. Not in 3D, you'd do it in like 2D. So you wouldn't draw it like that from an angle or anything. You would draw it like from here, but you'd be able to see the whole thing. So we got a really difficult building, which was just great. And also, we had to measure the building when we were there, obviously, so we could get the measurements, so we could draw it to scale. Because everything we do is to scale. And we and one other group, it had to be us, obviously, why wouldn't it be me? We got kicked off of our building by the guy who owns it. He said we didn't have permission to measure, so we got kicked off and we couldn't measure it. So we had to go back at night time, ninja mode, and measure it at night. I mean, no, we didn't. We didn't do it at all. We did absolutely nothing. Somehow the measurements just fell into our notepads. Yeah, that's what happened. So we had to do that, and then we had to draw it on an A1 piece of paper, which is massive. An A1 piece of paper is... Wait a minute. Let me just test this. Have I got an A4 somewhere? Yeah, here we go. So that's A4. That's A3. That's A2. Wow. Okay. Just for reference, I would say an A1 piece of paper is roughly the size of 40-inch TV, maybe a bit smaller than that. It's bigger than a 32-inch TV. Yeah. That's how big an A1 piece of paper is. So, double the size of A2, which is double the size of A3, which is double the size of A4. So we had to draw this building massive on an A1 piece of paper. Fill up the whole piece of paper. It was ridiculous. It took forever. Well, it didn't take forever. Basically, we got that assignment probably November. Most people still haven't done it. They've handed in their portfolio like draft for January, and it's not in there. Just a lot of people didn't do it. I'm not sure why. But we probably got that assignment in November. Like I said, a lot of people still haven't done it. I didn't do it until the day before I printed everything off. So it really didn't take long, it was just the effort. Because it's A1 piece of paper, you've got to set this thing up. Like, I don't have room in my room, so I had to do it in the kitchen, on our kitchen counter. Because the piece of paper is so big, it doesn't fit on my desk. Unless I take like my TV off of the desk, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, it was pretty ridiculous, and that was one of the workshops that we've done. I hated that, but we had to do it. And yeah, once you get down and get on a roll with it, it's really easy. That is honestly how I've found uni so far. If you can get your head in the game and do the work, it's it's not that difficult. But then again, that is my course, and my course right now, all we are doing is drawing and then making models of it. So, to be honest, it's not going to be that hard. It is just effort right now. That is the issue. You have to put effort in to do everything like when you're supposed to, but no one does that. They all left it till the last minute, including me. But like I said, now, after that stupid rush at the end, I'm going to try and do everything as I get it, so put a bit more effort in, and reap the rewards of having more free time later on. Like, when it comes to submission, I'm not going to be worrying. I'll have free time when other people are catching up with all their work. It's a win-win situation. You get it done early, so it is done. Plus, you have more free time at the end of it. Because, say for example, that A1 drawing, I could have probably done it in about... How long did it take me? 4 hours, 5 hours-ish. But obviously, I did about a fifth of it. Actually, less than that. I probably did like about a tenth of the whole drawing. About a week after we got the assignment, then I couldn't be bothered. So I did it all. I left it for like 2 or 3 months. That was not the best decision, because then I was rushing to do it at the end, and even when I was doing it at the end, I got distracted. So it took me like 7 more hours to do it, when it could have been a lot less time, because it's just distractions. If I get my head into it and just focus on just doing the work, it really doesn't take that much time. But like I said, it is just about focusing, and that is an issue.